Hello, welcome to a very sunny and yet very windy Saturday. So I've got a gig today. I'm actually going to get there mostly by train, although I'm meeting my boyfriend at a train station on the way. But it's on a pier anyway, so that's quite a novel one, isn't it, for a gig? In a building on a pier. You'll find out shortly where that is anyway when I get there. It's a private booking, so I won't be able to film the actual gig. I got up early this morning and I put a wash load on straight away so I could get it out on the line and have it nice and dry and bring it in before I head out this afternoon. Now, look, I've got a mystery here. This is the second pair of tights to do this. I've washed them and I've dried them, and one leg is really short now and the other one's really long. This is not the only pair. And if you're wondering how it's hung out, it's more or less level at the top. It's on the socks bit, okay, it's slightly higher. That slightly higher side is the longer. Okay, now here's the other pair I've saved for you to show you. It's done the exact same thing. Look! Can you see that from there? I think you can. Be easy if I haven't got a dark background to it. Look at that. Have I like put one leg on and really stretched it and then not stretched the other one? That's the closest theory I can come up with. Like, I've got some habit where the first leg I put in, I really stretch the tights and get my leg right down to the bottom and pull it up, and then maybe the other one I don't do it so much with. That's the only thing I can think of. I've been wearing tights for many years, and only this week this has happened, and it's happened to both pairs. Very strange. And speaking of clothing, I finally got a very good excuse to replace this MAC, which was my favourite MAC, just plain black. I think I got it from a charity shop 20 years ago when I even worked in one. No, it was more than that. Possibly 30 years. Oh my gosh, look at the state of it though. All the linings just perished and coming away. That needs to go in the bin really, doesn't it? I was just saving it to show you before it did. Now my boyfriend would be like, oh, that might come in handy for something, I'll save that. And I have the same tendency, but I just need to know because my house is full of stuff. It's ridiculous. I do have another one which is pink and stripy and black and silver, but I don't really like it, but I'll wear it, you know, if there's nothing else. Did this ever happen to anyone else when you hit parenthood and you were very, very busy and you didn't even have time to think in a whole sentence for years and years, like with young children? I used to be very picky about what I would wear. I really wanted to express my own personality. I was very particular. I didn't want really to wear anything too ordinary. It just was my personality, each to their own. But when my daughter came along, I turned into the George at Asda mum that would literally be, you know, pushing the baby in the trolley like, yeah, okay, that'll do. Okay, those jeans, they'll do. Plain t-shirt, that'll do. You know, it just turned into just grab it while you can kind of mentality, and I definitely don't want to be like that anymore. Now I've got more time to myself again. Did that happen to you? I mean, there was nothing wrong with my clothes, it just didn't truly express my inner soul. I'd like to just say how much I am enjoying drinking out of glasses made of glass at home. I just didn't realise how much better they would be than these, which is what I've been using. My boyfriend scrounged them from a festival. Well, he paid €1 or something for them, and it's a deposit, so you can either keep it for your euro as a souvenir, or you can return it to the bar, get your euro back. But look, all the colours are all washed out now from the dishwasher. We're down to 3, and I don't know where they've gone. I had about 5 or 6. Where are they? My daughter is emphatic that she hasn't got them stashed in her room somewhere, which was my first suspicion. Anyway, it's a hot, thirsty day, so I'm going to get myself some squash and then tell you something else. The sky just went awfully dark all of a sudden, so I thought I might as well get that in because it's dry. Every time I look at those drawers that I put there yesterday, I'm like, oh, and it's like a little bit of a breath of fresh air in my brain. Oh, it's so nice. I didn't get very far with loading them up last night though. I was a bit tired after I finished vlogging about it. By the time I'd done some editing and stuff, it was really, really late, so I just chilled out. So I've got that to do. And I've got a bit of time now. How long have I got? I think I've got about an hour. Have I got an hour? No, I haven't got an hour. But I've got a while. I've got 3/4 of an hour, I would say, before I have to start thinking about getting packed up and leaving. So I can spend some time arranging things. That'll be nice. Do you know what? It's lovely and windy and warm today. So I've opened all the windows in the house to get a nice through draft through, and I just went into my daughter's room to open her window, and lo and behold, she's using one of those plastic goblets that she swears she doesn't have as a vase, and she's got some flowers or something in there. They're a bit past the best, to be honest. So yeah, there's definitely one in there been used as a vase. How funny. To be honest, I'm enjoying the glass ones now. Anyway, right, I made a start putting vests in that one, so I'm going to continue with my little mission. This is as far as I got, I'm afraid, which is not very far. I think I want to have like patterny ones, light coloured ones, dark ones. something like that. These, I have to say, when you look on the Amazon link, they're much darker purple in the image. These are really lilac-y, but that's absolutely fine and I prefer them. This little exercise is going to be quite a good opportunity for me to go through and do a bit of a stock take of my various items of clothing that maybe you've got buried at the back of drawers or the back of wardrobes, or maybe even fallen on the floor in the wardrobe, you know. Even yesterday there was quite a few that had gone to holes, or they'd just gone so thin at the back. You know that thing that swimming costumes do after a while when they get chlorined and you, I don't know, sit on rough surfaces on your bum or something, and then it's like practically see-through. Well, some of my vests had gone like that at the back, so they went. More decluttering, more stuff out of my house, so that's good. It's a positive move forward. I'm kind of looking very positively at this era of my life now, the post sort of intensive parenting, but I don't know, slowing down. So I don't know, I feel like I've got a really good 20 years to enjoy, hopefully. Take me up to about 70, and then I shall take it from there and see where I'm at and what I want to do with life then. Yes, this is my forward thing. So one of my big things is just to declutter and reduce stuff that was important and no longer is important in this era of life, because I'm like playing a different role in life. All those other things that I accumulated were tools to go with the former role that I no longer have. Right. That said, I'm going to sort my vests out. Right, let's go through this lot then. That was the rest of them that are in my drawer. I think I could do with a few at my boyfriend's place, to be honest with you. Dark ones, though, because when he washes, everything goes in together. The advantage of having these boxes, as opposed to the IKEA drawers that I really fancied, an advantage that they have over the drawers is actually you can just pull the whole lot out and see clearly what you've got and arrange it, rearrange it, and then put it back in. It's a bit easier to do that if you can remove it. Right, I've sorted the first lot out. So these are so scruffy that they're good to no man or beast, so I'm just going to get rid of those. These I don't want anymore. I'm going to charity shop them. I don't like that blue on me. I never really have. That was an absolute classic grab it while you can moment during my parenthood, so I'm going to just charity shop that on. It's in quite good condition. This peachy coloured one, I just don't like the stringy straps anymore. I just want the more substantial straps, whatever you call those, tank top, I don't know. This grey one, it doesn't look small compared to the others. It looks the same size, but it's a bit tight on me now in my older years, so I'm going to charity shop that. And these ones up here, they can go to my boyfriend's place and be in his cupboard, actually. I brought my washing up to put away as well. There's some vests in there actually that I can add in as well. Do you know, I get genuinely excited when I wake up in the morning and I see it's good weather for drying clothes, and I rush and put a wash on straight away, even if I haven't quite got a whole load. I'll go around the house like I did today. I was like, oh, I'll wash Izzy's blanket, you know, to make up a load, you know. Somebody asked me recently, would I consider buying a tumble dryer now? Apparently they're more efficient to run. Not at the moment. No, because I think what I would sooner buy is an Aera that's a heated, like plug-in one. I bought one for my boyfriend actually, and he keeps forgetting to use it. He's worried he's going to leave it on and go out. I don't know, you just have to be organised, set a timer on your phone or something, I don't know. So he never uses it, so you never know, he might end up giving it back to me because there's no point in him having it if he's not using it. But yeah, I'd sooner get that, I think. But the truth of it is in the winter I could just dry around the radiators if I put my Aera right by the rad. It does work, it just takes a while. So not at the moment, no, because it takes up space. And yeah, I was very happy to get rid of the bulky item out of my front room when I got rid of it. Right, I'm gonna sort these out now. It's funny how these wear. There's like an area here where it's worn really thin and the rest of it's all right. So I'm trying to think, what do I do with this, just this bit of my back that it wears so thin? Often I'm wearing a rucksack. I just don't know, unless it's, no, it can't be sweat because I sweat evenly across my whole back. I don't know. Very strange. Maybe it gets stretched when I wear the rucksack. Maybe the weight presses down and pulls it. Don't know. Anyway, these are in various states of repair. I'm getting rid of the worst ones. That I've got more than I need, it would appear. I'd kind of lost track of what I owned, to be honest, in the way of vests, because they were so squeezed into that drawer. So it's really good to get them all out and have a go through. Right, this is everything I'm leaving myself with, and this really is plenty. I don't think I need more than 7, and I'm sure there's more than 7 in there. Right, that's that done. It's very therapeutic doing this. Oh my goodness gracious me, look at that saggy butt in this pair of tights. I've realised I have more tights than I thought I did, because likewise they got buried in an overstuffed drawer filled in with other things. Do I bin them or do I keep them? Apparently they're just as bad round the front as well, or the back. I don't know which is the back or the front. I think they're the same both ways. Now, you see, the logical person in me, oh look how thin that is. The logical person in me is thinking, yeah, but nobody sees that bit and you put shorts over it, so it doesn't make any difference. presents. What do you think? I'll keep them for now and I'll take advice from you. I bet there'll be a mixed response. Okay, that's all the tights and shorts. Most of those tights are not long for this world, although I've got about 3 decent pairs in there. Sometimes I do need, I'd say, minimum of 3 pairs, because sometimes I have 3 gigs in close succession and I don't get a chance to do the laundry in between. I've got more than 3, including the scraggy ones. These ones I think I must have bought myself. I bet I did it in a vlog and I can't quite remember, but I think I bought them when I was absolutely just desperate for something. And I don't like the texture. I just like those sort of like woolly type ones. It's not wool, it's whatever it is, but that, I just don't like this. So I'm going to offer them to Isabel, my daughter, and if she doesn't want them, I'll charity shop them. And I think I said earlier that I'd washed her blanket. That is my blanket, not her blanket. I got a bit confused. Go me, making a little sort of salady, fruity nibble bowl for our packed tea. And not go me for just tipping quite a lot of that punnet's worth of water, because I was washing it and I thought I'd drained it out of the holes, but I clearly hadn't, because I picked it up to carry it over and tipped it all over my sandaled foot and sock, which is now sopping wet. I'm hard boiling a load of eggs because they need eating, basically, because they were reduced to clear, but also they do make rather good picnic food. And I'm thinking it's a lovely evening. We can sit out on the pier and eat our hard-boiled eggs, so we don't need to stink anybody out. I've also been using my frozen bread supply, and I've made some very, very plain Edam cheese sandwiches. This is Guy's homegrown cucumber, and it's delicious. Oh, somebody's lost their towel in the lift at Cardiff Central Rail Station. I'm taking the lift because I've got a trolley full of gear. It was just easier.
Doors opening, lift going up.
Yeah, I think it's a towel. Somebody just said, oh, somebody's lost their coat. I thought it was a coat. I thought it was a jacket because the colour of it looked like a brownie beigey jacket. I am going to platform 8. I could have carried that. It's been a little bit lazy, to be honest, but it's awkward and it's a bit heavy. It looks more than it is, really, but it is full. A lot of it is this big fluffy jacket here. Here it comes. Nobody in it, I don't think. Oh, it looks pretty inside. It's one of these ones that's decorated.
Going up, admit, keep upping. Doors closing, just staying tight.
Quick empty room shot. I'm just loading the gear in. We've had the car mounted on the pavement outside, but he's just gone to park and the rest of it's in the foyer, so I'm going to go and grab that and I'll talk to you properly later when I'm not so busy. Look where I am, and it's absolutely hours later. We kind of got a bit busy, so I haven't been vlogging very much. I thought it'd be really quiet out here, but it totally isn't. It's about 9 o'clock. We're having a half-an-hour break between our 2 sets. Yeah, it's going well. They're enjoying it. It's a beautifully calm, mild evening out here. Anyway, I did think I'd walk on the pier, but of course I completely forgot. It shuts at a certain time, doesn't it? So the gates are closed now. It's all lit up beautifully with a string of lights there. The light is fading fast, as you see. There's no food at this one apart from brownies. But I ate just before we started on the stage because sound check took quite a long time. Anyway, it's a little bit chilly. I'm going to head back in and join the boys. Apparently we're allowed to hang out up here, which is just above the entrance. And if you look down here, see if I can show it to you. There's a really amazing floor. I know it's a floor, but it is amazing. Look, isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful. I was like, I didn't want to walk on it when I came in, but they said, oh no, it's fine. So we're bringing the gear in over that lovely artwork there. This is our band hangout if we want. There's a toilet there if we could use if we want to. But no, it's lit up very nicely for me. Thank you, Mr. Light. Oh, there's even more up there. Yeah, anyway, I better join the boys because I'm being very antisocial. Hello, it's about 20 past 12 at night, well, midnight, morning, whatever you call it, 12 a.m. Yeah, we had a good gig. I didn't vlog it. I was just busy being involved in doing it, and we were all sort of right in the middle of everybody, really. It wasn't a separate stage or anything. So, but yeah, really enjoyed playing tonight. It's late. We're going to go to bed soon. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please do feel free to give it a like if you'd like to help support this little channel and help to push the videos out a little further into the world of the algorithm. Subscribe to watch more videos from me. Feel free to click on an end screen element that you see before your eyes right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.